Smoking causes cancer. Smoking kills. Liquor drinking is injurious to health.
They said love was dead. They said family meant nothing. But one Chinese drama shattered all of that in a single wedding cancellation. What happens when the bride walks out, only for the groom to fall in love with her sister? When betrayal turns into destiny? When a broken engagement becomes the beginning of a new beginning? Welcome to Kejutan Di Pesta Pembatalan Nikah, or in English, The Surprise at the Cancelled Wedding, a 2023 Chinese romantic drama that took WeTV, iQIYI, and YouTube by storm. This isn't just a love story. It's a roller coaster of emotions, family secrets, revenge, and redemption, all wrapped in silk qipows and heart-wrenching piano scores. And before we dive into every twist, every tear, every jaw-dropping moment, let's make one thing clear. You can watch this full drama legally on platforms like iQIYI, WeTV, Viki, and Tencent Video. Just search Kejutan Di Pesta Pembatalan Nikah, or its original Chinese title Huran Fuxi de Hunli, Hu Ran Fu Shi de Hunli, to stream it with subtitles in multiple languages. Support the creators. Watch it legally. But first, let's break it all down. If you love your father, subscribe to MN Media. If you love your mother, comment, "I love you, Mom," right now. Because this story? It's not just about romance. It's about parents, sacrifice, and the quiet pain behind every family smile. Let's get into it. What is Kejutan Di Pesta Pembatalan Nikah? Kejutan Di Pesta Pembatalan Nikah is a 2023 Chinese romantic family drama produced by Wanyu Film and Tencent Penguin Pictures. It's a 24-episode series that aired from May to June 2023, quickly gaining a cult following across Southeast Asia, especially in Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines, where fans dubbed it with local subtitles and shared clips that went viral on TikTok and Instagram. The drama blends elements of romance, family conflict, betrayal, and emotional healing, all centered around a dramatic wedding cancellation that sets off a chain reaction of secrets, lies, and unexpected love. It's not your typical, rich CEO falls for poor girl trope, though yes, there is a rich CEO. But here, the real story is deeper. It's about broken trust, parental expectations, sibling rivalry, and second chances. And trust me, by the end of this breakdown, you'll be reaching for tissues, then rewinding scenes, then rewatching the whole thing. Cast and crew. Who made this masterpiece? Let's start with the brilliant minds behind the camera. Director Lin Zhenyu, known for his emotionally charged storytelling in When Love Walks In and Love in a Fallen City. His style is subtle, intimate, with lingering close-ups that capture every flicker of emotion. Here, he uses soft lighting and muted colors to reflect the internal turmoil of the characters. Writer Xu Meilin, a veteran screenwriter with a gift for layered female characters. She previously worked on My Sunshine and Eternal Love, but Kejutan Di Pesta Pembatalan Nikah is her most personal work yet. In interviews, she said the script was inspired by her own sister's broken engagement and the unexpected bond that formed between her brother-in-law and younger sister. Now, the cast, and oh boy, did they deliver. Lead roles: Chen Yuxiang as Guo Zichen, the male lead. A cold, disciplined CEO of Guoxi Group, a luxury real estate empire. At 32, he's successful, emotionally distant, and engaged to the woman he's known since college. But when the wedding collapses, he finds himself drawn to someone he never expected. Chen Yuxiang, known for Love 020 and The Flame's Daughter, brings a quiet intensity to Zichen, a man who speaks more with his eyes than his words. Lu Xinyi as Lin Xiaoran, the original bride. Beautiful, elegant, and seemingly perfect. But beneath her polished smile is a woman trapped by family debt and emotional manipulation. Lu Xinyi, who starred in Put Your Head on My Shoulder, plays Xiaoran with heartbreaking vulnerability. You'll hate her, pity her, and understand her, all in one episode. Zhou Yiren as Lin Xiaoyu, the younger sister. Fiery, independent, and working as a junior architect at Guoxi Group. She's the complete opposite of her sister, outspoken, messy, and unafraid to challenge authority. Zhou Yiren, a rising star from My Huckleberry Friends, delivers a breakout performance. Her chemistry with Chen Yuxiang? Electric. Wang Wei as Madame Lin, the mother. A traditional, domineering woman who sacrificed everything for her daughters, or so she claims. Wang Wei, a veteran actress from Story of Yanxi Palace, plays the role with chilling precision. You'll question every word she says, every tear she sheds. Li Jianyi as Guo Zhenhua, Zichen's father. A dying tycoon who once had a secret affair with Madame Lin. His past decisions haunt the present. Li Jianyi, known for Nirvana and Fire, brings gravitas and regret to every scene. Supporting cast includes Zhang Dao as Lawyer Chen, the family's legal advisor who knows more than he lets on. Fang Xiaotong as Mei Ling, Xiao Yu's best friend and office gossip queen. Sun Hao as Ah Wei, the loyal driver who witnessed the affair 20 years ago. This isn't just a drama. It's a family saga with Shakespearean-level depth. Box office and audience reception. A quiet storm now. You might be thinking, is this drama actually good, or is it just popular? Let's talk numbers. Kejutan Di Pesta Pembatalan Nikah wasn't a theatrical release, it's a streaming series. But its impact? Massive. Total views across platforms, over 1.2 billion in the first 3 months. Peak concurrent viewers, 8.7 million on iQIYI during the finale. Douban rating, 8.4/10, considered excellent by Chinese critics. Viral moments. The wedding cancellation scene, episode 1, was shared over 5 million times on Weibo. The sister confrontation in episode 18 broke TikTok records in Indonesia. International reception? Just as strong. Hashtag Kejutan Di Pesta Pembatalan Nikah trended for 14 days straight in Malaysia. On YouTube, fan-uploaded clips with English subtitles have over 200 million combined views. Reddit threads exploded with theories. Team Xiao Yu vs. Team Xiaoren became a real debate. Critics praised the emotional realism, strong female characters, and lack of melodramatic clichés. One reviewer from China Film Insider called it the most mature romantic drama of 2023. But the real proof? The tears. Fans reported crying during episode 12, The Father's Confession, episode 16, The Sisters Fight, and episode 24, The Final Wedding. One viewer said, "I watched it with my mom. We didn't speak for an hour after. Then we hugged." That's the power of this story. Scene-by-scene breakdown. The full story explained. Alright. Buckle up. We're going through all 24 episodes, not just summaries, but deep dives into every twist, every hidden clue, every moment that made fans scream at their screens. Episode 1. The Wedding That Never Was. We open with a lavish wedding at the Grand Oriental Hotel in Shanghai. Gold chandeliers, white roses, a 20-piece orchestra playing Canon in D. The bride, Lin Xiaoren, walks down the aisle in a custom Vera Wang gown. The groom, Guo Zichen, waits, stoic, handsome, eyes fixed on her. But halfway down, she stops. A hush falls. Then, she removes her veil, looks at Zichen, and says, "I can't marry you." Chaos. Guests gasp. Cameras flash. Zichen's face? Blank. Not angry. Not sad. Just empty. Cut to flashback. 1 week earlier. Zichen and Xiaoren at a charity gala. She seems distant. He notices. Later, at her apartment, he finds a stack of unpaid medical bills, her mother's cancer treatment. He offers to pay. She refuses. "I don't want your money," she says. "I want you to let me go." Back to the wedding. Xiaoren walks out. Zichen doesn't chase her. Instead, he sees Lin Xiaoyu, her younger sister, standing in the corner, holding a camera. She's been documenting the wedding as a freelance photographer. Their eyes meet. She says, "Sorry." He says nothing. But in that moment, something shifts. On-screen text. The cancellation wasn't the end. It was the beginning. Episode 2. The Aftermath. Zichen returns to Guoxi Group. Cold. Focused. Ignores calls from his father, his friends, the media. Meanwhile, Xiao Yu takes her sister home. Madame Lin is furious. You've ruined everything. The Guo family will destroy us. Xiaoren collapses. She's been sick, not cancer, but severe anemia from stress. Xiao Yu confronts her. Why did you do it? You love him. Xiaoren whispers, I never loved him. I married him to save Mom. Flashback, 2 years ago. Madame Lin diagnosed with stage 2 ovarian cancer. Treatment costs 2 million RMB. Xiaoren, a mid-level executive at a design firm, can't afford it. Then Zichen proposes. His family offers full medical coverage. She said yes, not for love, but for survival. Xiao Yu is shattered. You used him. But Xiaoren says, you don't understand. Family comes first. Meanwhile, Zichen reviews security footage from the wedding. He sees Xiao Yu, not crying, not shocked, but watching him with concern. He asks his assistant, who is she? On-screen text. Sometimes the truth is hidden in plain sight. Episode 3. The new project. Zichen announces a new development, Harmony Garden, affordable housing for low-income families. A surprising move for a luxury developer. He appoints a new project manager, Lin Xiaoyu, promoted from junior architect after her design was selected internally. Why her? He doesn't say. But when she walks into his office, he stares at her like he's seen her before. She's nervous. I didn't ask for this. He says, you have talent. Prove it. Tension builds. She's blunt. He's cold. But during a site visit, when a worker almost falls, Zichen pushes her out of the way, saving her. They land on the ground, close. She looks up. He doesn't move away. For the first time, he smiles. Slightly. On-screen text. Opposites don't just attract. They awaken. Episode 4. Family Secrets. Madame Lin visits Zichen's office. Begs for money. Xiaoren needs therapy. The scandal ruined her. Zichen refuses. You used my family. Now face the consequences. But later, he finds an old photo in his father's study, a young Guo Zhenhua with a woman who looks like Madame Lin. Dated 1998. He confronts his father. Who is she? Zhenhua hesitates. An old friend. But the look in his eyes? Guilt. Meanwhile, Xiao Yu discovers her sister's diary. Entries from the past year. Zichen is kind, but I feel nothing. I wish I could tell him the truth. I'm afraid of what Mom will do if I back out. One entry stands out. Xiao Yu saw us arguing last night. I hope she doesn't suspect. Xiao Yu realizes her sister has been lying for years. On-screen text. The deepest lies are told with silence. Episode 5. The first spark. Zichen and Xiao Yu clash over design plans. She wants green spaces. He wants profit. At a late-night meeting, she falls asleep on the desk. He covers her with his jacket. She wakes up. You didn't have to. He says, you work too hard. They talk. She tells him about her dream, to build homes that feel like family. He admits he never wanted to be CEO. His brother was supposed to take over, but died in a car accident. For the first time, he opens up. She says, maybe Harmony Garden is your brother's legacy. He looks at her, really looks. Maybe it is. They share a moment. Almost kiss. But the phone rings. It's Xiaoren. She's missing. Episode 6. The sister's disappearance. Xiao Yu panics. Madame Lin blames Zichen. You drove her away. Zichen helps search. They find Xiaoren at a train station, about to leave the city. She breaks down. I can't face anyone. I'm a fraud. Zichen says, you don't owe me an apology. You were protecting your family. Xiao Yu hugs her sister. We'll get through this. Together. But Madam Lin intervenes. No. You will not drag this family deeper into shame. That night, Xiaoran writes a letter and checks into a remote clinic. Zichen and Xiao Yu read the letter. I need time. Don't look for me. On-screen text. Love isn't always about staying. Sometimes it's about letting go. Episode 7. The office romance work continues. Zichen and Xiao Yu grow closer. They eat lunch together. He brings her coffee. She teases him about his tie. Mei Ling, Xiao Yu's friend, says, he likes you. I can tell. Xiao Yu denies it. He's still hurting. And I'm her sister. But when Zichen defends her in a board meeting, taking heat for her bold design choices, she starts to wonder. Meanwhile, Guo Zhenhua's health worsens. Doctors say 6 months. He asks Zichen, have you forgiven me? For what? Zichen asks. For your brother. For pushing him too hard. Zichen walks out. On-screen text. Grief has many doors. Some never open. Episode 8. The past revealed. Zichen digs deeper into his father's past. Finds a letter from 1999. I can't leave my family. But I'll support her and the child. The child? Xiao Yu. Zichen confronts Madam Lin. Is Xiao Yu my father's daughter? Madam Lin laughs bitterly. Yes. And your brother knew. He tried to protect us. But then he died. And your father married someone else. Zichen is stunned. Xiao Yu is his half-sister? No. The letter says the child was Xiaoran. Wait. Madam Lin drops the truth. Xiaoran isn't my biological daughter. I adopted her after my sister died. Xiao Yu is your father's blood. But Xiaoran, she's mine. My real daughter. Zichen realizes, Xiao Yu is his half-sister. He's horrified. He can't tell her. But now, every moment with her feels tainted. On-screen text. Blood doesn't define family. But it can break hearts. Episode 9. Emotional distance. Zichen pulls away from Xiao Yu. Cold again. Assigns her to a remote site. She's confused. Hurt. Did I do something wrong? He says, we can't be close. It's not appropriate. She storms out. You don't get to decide that. Meanwhile, Xiaoran writes from the clinic. She's getting better. Wants to come home. Zichen visits her. Are we friends? She says, I hope so. I never wanted to hurt you. He says, you didn't. Your mother did. On-screen text. Forgiveness starts with truth. Episode 10. The confession. Xiao Yu confronts Zichen at night. Why are you avoiding me? He hesitates. Then says, because I care about you. Too much. She's stunned. Then why pull away? He says, because of the past. Because of your family. She says, then let me decide. Not you. Not my mom. Me. They kiss. But the next day, Zichen receives a call. Guo Zhenhua is in the hospital. Episode 11. The father's truth. Zhenhua, weak, says, I need to tell you the truth. He reveals, I didn't just have an affair. I wanted to leave your mother. But your grandfather threatened to disown me. So I stayed. But I supported Lin and her daughter, Xiao Yu. Zichen. So Xiao Yu is my sister. Zhenhua, no. The DNA test was wrong. I'm not her father. Shock. Zhenhua. Ah Wei, the driver. He loved Madam Lin. He's Xiao Yu's real father. I paid for the lie to protect them. Zichen is speechless. So Xiao Yu isn't related to him. The path is clear. But can love survive the lies? On-screen text. Truth sets you free. But first, it breaks you. Episode 12. The reunion. Xiao Yu visits her mother. Is it true? Ah Wei is my father? Madam Lin breaks down. Yes. He loved me. But I married your father for status. When he died, Ah Wei raised you as his own. I couldn't tell you, it would ruin everything. Xiao Yu runs to Ah Wei's home. He confirms it. I may not be your blood, but you're my daughter in every way that matters. She cries. Hugs him. Then calls Zichen, the truth. We're not related. He says, I know. They meet. No words. Just a long embrace. On-screen text. Family isn't DNA. It's choice. Episode 13 to 18. Love, conflict, and betrayal. Now that the truth is out, Zichen and Xiao Yu begin a relationship. But it's not easy. Madam Lin opposes it. You'll destroy your sister's chance to reconcile. The media paints Xiao Yu as a homewrecker. At work, rumors spread. Xiaoren returns. She sees them together. At first, she's hurt. Then, she smiles. You make him happy, she tells Xiao Yu. I never did. But Madam Lin manipulates Xiaoren. They're using you. Once they're together, they'll forget you. Xiaoren starts sabotaging, leaking project plans, spreading rumors. The sisters fight in episode 16. Xiao Yu shouts, You chose lies over love. Xiaoren screams, You chose love over family. It's brutal. Real. Zichen steps in. Stop. All of you. He announces, Harmony Garden will be completed. And I'm stepping down as CEO. Everyone is shocked. On-screen text. Sometimes love means walking away, to rebuild. Episode 19 to 22. Redemption. Zichen takes a leave of absence. Travels to the countryside. Reflects. Xiao Yu focuses on the project. Turns Harmony Garden into a community-centered design. Wins national awards. Xiaoren volunteers at a mental health clinic. Starts therapy. Apologizes to Xiao Yu. Madam Lin, alone, visits Ah Wei. I'm sorry. He says, For what? For living? We all made mistakes. She breaks down. Finally, let's go. Zichen returns. The company is in chaos. His father is dying. At the hospital, Zhenhua says, I'm proud of you. For choosing love. He passes away peacefully. Zichen takes back leadership, but changes the company's mission. We build homes, not empires. Episode 23. The New Beginning. Xiao Yu's project launches. A success. Families move in. Zichen proposes, not with a ring, but with a blueprint. I want to build a life with you. Room by room. She says yes. But one last hurdle, Madam Lin. She meets Zichen. Promise me, you'll never abandon her. He says, I'll love her until my last breath. She nods. Accepts. Episode 24. The wedding that was meant to be 1 year later. Not at a grand hotel. But at Harmony Garden. Simple. Intimate. Surrounded by trees, children playing, neighbors smiling. Xiao Yu wears a red kipao. Zichen in a black suit. Xiaoren walks her down the aisle. He waited for the right one. It was you. Madam Lin wipes a tear. Ah Wei plays the guzheng. They exchange vows. Not of perfection, but of patience, forgiveness, and second chances. Final scene. A photo on the wall. The cancelled wedding. Then a new photo, the real one. Text on screen. Some surprises are worth waiting for. On-screen text. Love isn't perfect. It's real. Themes and why this drama resonates. So why did Kejutan Di Pesta Pembatalan Nikah touch so many hearts? Because it's not just romance. It's about family pressure, especially in Asian cultures, where duty often overrides desire. Mental health. Xiaoren's anxiety, Zichen's grief, Xiao Yu's self-doubt. Female agency. Both sisters break free from their roles. Redemption. No one is purely evil. Even Madam Lin learns to change. Love as a choice. Not fate, not convenience, but daily decision. It's a modern Chinese drama with traditional values clashing against personal freedom, and that tension is what makes it unforgettable. Where to watch legally again? If you want to watch Kejutan Di Pesta Pembatalan Nikah in full, with high-quality video and accurate subtitles, here are the legal platforms. iQIYI, original broadcaster. Offers VIP access with English subs. WeTV, Tencent Video. Streams in Southeast Asia with Indonesian, Thai, and English subs. Viki, community-sourced subtitles, great for fans who want to discuss. YouTube, official clips and trailers. Full series available through licensed partners. Avoid illegal sites. They hurt the industry. Support the actors, the writers, the crew who poured their hearts into this story. Final thoughts: Kejutan Di Pesta Pembatalan Nikah isn't just a drama. It's a mirror. It shows us the lies we tell for love, the sacrifices we make for family, the courage it takes to start over. It reminds us that sometimes, the end of one dream is the beginning of a better one. And most of all, that love isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, even when it's hard. So if this story moved you, subscribe to MN Media. We bring you the deepest breakdowns, the most emotional stories, the dramas that make you feel. And if you love your mother, comment, "I love you, Mom." Let her know. Today. Because in the end, it's not the grand weddings that matter. It's the quiet moments. The apologies. The second chances. The surprise at the cancelled wedding. Watch next on MN Media: The Girl Who Waited 10 Years. Full story explained. My ex's sister is my CEO. Chinese drama recap: Top 10 most emotional Chinese dramas of 2023. Why this Indonesian Chinese drama broke the internet. Until next time. Keep watching, keep feeling, keep loving.